Okay, you're live on Facebook and YouTube, it looks like. And live on Instagram.
Oh, hello everybody. Good morning.
Oh.
Do a little dance.
Well, I might be able to, although I'm pretty sure I cut it off. Should I?
Just step over.
Okay.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Darby. She says hi Rayleigh. She's our first comment.
It's working.
It's working.
Melt. We're in trouble. This isn't melted enough.
I don't see us on Instagram yet. Oh, wait. There we are. Okay.
It said it was live. Instagram's usually the easiest. We're trying to get some beeswax melted here. It's not going very fast.
It's a patient process.
It might be a long live.
Long live. So we'll just wait a few minutes while everybody hops on. Hello, Lisa. She says, hi, ladies.
Hello.
Celeste says, good morning from Oregon. Good morning. Today we have a fun DIY for you that's Star Wars themed for our Revenge of the Sith sale we have going on today. And we're going to talk to you about these 6 oils here as well.
Who's excited for 6 for 6?
These are good ones
6
too.
oils, $6 each.
Yeah.
They are a good one, just like the 4 for 4.
Yeah.
I saw so many people being like, okay, these are good oils.
And for $4, how could you say no?
Yeah, for sure. Good morning, Pam. Hello, Kathy.
On Instagram, let's see. We have Mama Boy says good morning from chilly Missouri. Enjoying the cool before the heat.
Ooh.
Wade says good morning from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Good morning. Lisa saying they love the cells. Siv Monica Olsen, hello from Norway. Long time since the last time I was live. Well, thanks for joining. We're glad you're here. Miranda, hello from upstate New York.
May's Mama on Instagram says she loves the plant therapy hat. She needs one.
Oh, thank you. This hat is a very, very special hat because employees, do I dare take it off?
Beautiful.
Thank you. Employees get it when they've worked at plant therapy for 3 years. So we have these anniversary gifts and each of them are marked with what anniversary it is. And this hat is the 3rd year. So when you worked at plant therapy for 3 years,
you get a hat.
You get this hat. Yeah. So it's a really special hat for sure. Good morning, Pete.
Oh, Pam says she received her Watermelon Kisses oil and loved it.
Oh, good.
That's
we all
good.
know it's my
just
favorite
so bright
scent.
and happy and cheerful.
Yeah, it's such a good
Yeah,
one.
it's lovely.
Okay, so do you think we're about ready to get started?
I think so.
I
The
think we are
beeswax
too.
is sort of melting.
There's
getting
at
there.
least melted.
So I
That's
think
cool.
we'll maybe just start off telling kind of what we're working with here.
This is so not pretty here.
I know. So we are
Just in case we
doing
need it.
a DIY that you can find on the blog, and it is our Baby Yoda Lotion Bar DIY.
Yes.
So while we're talking about the oils and letting the beeswax melt, then we'll kind of get started with the other ingredients too. But
We hope so.
this is 2.5 ounces of beeswax right here. So that is your first step to this DIY, and we'll just let it keep doing its thing.
I think I got it stuck on here. Maybe I should just
Beeswax is a sticky mess.
let it melt. I don't know what makes it go faster.
Just letting it sit.
Okay, so first things first. 6 oils for $6 each today.
Yeah.
If you were lucky enough to see our one-day sale on Wednesday, which was 4 different oils for $4 each, congratulations. I've seen some comments. Oh, Abanar says, I like your hair, Katrina.
Oh,
I do
thank
too.
you.
Look how beautiful it is.
I wanted to be very spring today.
I love it. So anyway, so four oils for $4 each. I've seen people talk about how they've purchased. We saw so much excitement, so many comments. It was fun to see who took advantage of what oils and got what oils for the $4 each. But they were some really popular oils. like our lavender, our linen.
Yeah.
We also threw our Tranquil in there, which has fantastic reviews, and it's a blend that can help with relaxation and just like calming, right?
Yeah.
But today we are doing 6 oils for $6 each for Revenge of the 6th.
Yes.
May the 4th be with you was 4. And I realize it's 4th, but it was 4th, right? That's what we say. Great. Okay. I'm catching up to myself. But for the Revenge of the 6th, is that what it's actually called? Revenge of the 6th? Or is there
Revenge of the 6th?
the 6th?
The 6th? Like the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Right? What do you guys
don't
think?
I mean, it's May the 4th be with you, and that's changed to 4th, so I didn't know if there was like a...
Revenge of
Like,
the Sith.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay, Revenge of the Sith. Thank you,
Thank
Sarah.
you.
Yes, see, someone who's smarter than me needs to know.
We're on
this.
track now.
We're on
getting
it. So as part of Revenge of the Sith, or Revenge of the 6th, which is the 6th day of May, today, we're doing 6 oils for $6 each.
Woo.
So Katrina,
Yes.
if you, well, I'm not going to let you choose energy, because I'm going to talk about energy.
Okay.
Do you, what one do you want to choose? What one do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about tea tree first.
Okay.
If I was to buy for this deal, mine would definitely be tea tree.
Wait, we're going to pause her for a minute. What she meant to say, if she was to buy for this deal, she'd get all 6.
Of course. Of course. That's exactly what I meant. But my number one choice out of these would be tea tree, because that's what I use the most personally. Like, I take tea tree and I put it into a carrier oil. I dilute it. I use it to help take my face makeup off. I use it to help clear up blemishes. And then this is also just a really fantastic one to add to like your DIY cleaners.
Yes, laundry.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't,
it's phenomenal for laundry.
If you haven't heard me talk about tea tree in my laundry, I know that essential oils in your laundry, like inside your washer, can be a little controversial. Some people say it's a waste of oils, but my opinion is if essential oils help me in my everyday life, that's the point of them, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, probably more often than I'd like to admit, I either completely and utterly forget to put my clothes in the washer into the dryer, from the washer into the dryer. Can we get a raise of hand if you've ever done that?
Oh yeah.
Can you get a raise of hands if you have washed the same load more than probably
Because
3
you
times?
left it overnight when you went to bed and forgot to put it in the dryer.
And then did it again, and then did it again, and then did. Okay, yeah, Retha's hand is
It's
still
a
raised.
little musty.
So for that reason, as well as just because towels, after a while, start to get that musty smell.
Yeah.
Tea tree is a lifesaver at my house, because I really do. I'm not even kidding you. I bet 80% of the time I have to rewash my clothes, because that's my life. Thank you, Michelle.
And
yes.
tea tree saves her every time.
Tea tree does. Just a few drops. I personally just drop it like right on top of the clothes in my washing machine. I did it when I had a top loader. I now have a front loader, and I still do it the exact same way. So I just do a few drops directly on top of the clothing. I've never had any issues personally, and I've been doing it for years and years and years. And it makes the clothes feel so
Fresh.
or smell so fresh and clean.
Yes.
It just gets rid of that mildewy smell. So I love tea tree in my laundry. It's an absolutely must-have at my house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that one and only reason. I also use tea tree in other things.
Yeah. Yeah, so tea tree is a wonderful option for your spring cleaning, for your skincare needs. Definitely check it out.
For your laundry.
For your laundry. Okay, which one should we talk about next?
Well, I'll talk about energy. I am seeing really fast that I apparently said Tranquil was part of the deal on. It was Invigorate. Because Tranquil is not energizing. Did I say? I don't even know what I'm talking about. It was Invigorate that was part of the 444. So I apologize. I saw people be like, I didn't even see Tranquil. And I was like, that wasn't, oh, I must have said Tranquil. It's fine. I apologize. It was Invigorate that was part of the 444 on Wednesday. Okay, so next is energy.
Yes.
Our energy synergy. I wanted to talk about this one just because it is an oil that I personally use. Energy is an oil I personally use very regularly. I love to either use it in the roller our pre-diluted roll-on and just apply it to my wrist. I always have one like in the office with me. So if I'm just feeling a little slump during the day, I just roll it on my wrist and then I smell it. And I also love using energy in the shower.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
So good.
It makes your morning just instantly brighter and more energizing. It's such an easy way to use essential oils too.
Yeah. And there's, over the years, I've learned new ways to use energy in the showers that I haven't always. So in the past, I would just put a few drops in my shower, kind of just around me, maybe on the wall. And the steam just like will fill my shower with the energy aroma, right? But over the years, customers have shared other ideas. And one that I think works really well is to put a washcloth, get a wet washcloth and put it like in the side of your shower and put the energy drops on that. And that does help it last longer. But the reason I love energy, so it has the citruses in it, it has like eucalyptus in it, lemon, it has geranium in it, peppermint, blood orange. So the reason that I love energy is because for me it's like full body awaken.
It's not just a citrus. It's not just a lemon or an orange. It's a really complex, like layered,
like all of your
blend.
senses with the peppermint and the eucalyptus.
And
it's strong,
clearing
it's intense.
too. Like it just kind of clears you out from that just got out of bed like funk. It's excellent in the shower.
I always say it's like a kick in the butt. Early morning in the shower, like put it on a washcloth, a wet washcloth in the corner. Energy is fantastic. It's a huge favorite.
This is a go-to for me also when I am just not feeling like exercising. And I just have like that, I just don't want to do it. I'll grab this bottle and just sit there with a minute and just smell it. And instantly you kind of perk up and then you can remotivate yourself. So if anybody struggles
exercising.
there too.
When's the last time I exercised? In fact, my son wanted me to go shoot some hoops with him last night.
That's adorable.
So I told him I would only play to 3 points and he wanted me to play to 10. So I was like, okay, fine, 5. I got to 4 and I was like dead. I was like, I couldn't breathe. Apparently I needed some energy, huh?
That's right. Give you an extra little boost there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so our beeswax is melted. Whoop, where'd you guys go?
We're just turning comments back on, sorry.
So now to this beeswax, we are going to add 2.5 ounces of our shea butter. Okay. And we'll let that sit in there and melt.
I just like stirring it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a child over here.
Okay, so while that is going on, the next one that I would like to talk about is this Eucalyptus radiata. So eucalyptus, I think this is another good one for the shower. If you just want a single essential oil, eucalyptus is so great. It's so clearing and it's fresh, and it's a bit energizing too, but also kind of centering as well. So that's how I use eucalyptus. And
what's different about Eucalyptus radiata compared to what most people are familiar with, which is Eucalyptus globulus, right?
Eucalyptus globulus has a bit of a more pungent aroma because it's much higher in 1/8 cineol.
Yep.
So if that's a little off-putting to you or a little too intense, then Eucalyptus radiata is a really great alternative.
Yeah. So you're going to get the same benefits. It's really clearing, helps clear your airways, it's going to be energizing, invigorating, right? Like you're still going to get all those amazing benefits that you would from Eucalyptus globulus, which is what most people are familiar with.
It's just a little softer, on the senses.
Yeah.
And this is also a great one to use in a steam. If you have a lot of congestion going on, you would just heat up a bowl of water, add a couple drops, and then just sit there and inhale it, and it is excellently clearing.
Especially if it's your first time doing a steam, because if you put too much Eucalyptus globulus in a steam, like for a steam, we recommend like 1, maybe 2 drops of the oil. And if you were to do any more of that, or it's your first steam and your head's covered in a towel over this, water that is steaming and you have Eucalyptus globulus in it, like sometimes it can like take your breath away, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think Eucalyptus radiata is such a good option for that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you worried about overheating the shea butter?
No, shea butter, if you like flash heat it at a really high temperature, it can cause that graininess into a formula, but this is being slowly melted with the beeswax, and it's
more like a double boiler.
Exactly, and this is a chocolate melter.
Yeah.
So, but great question, because shea butter can be a little fickle.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to put the next one in first?
So now we're going to do mango butter. There's 2 ounces of the mango butter.
And just as a reminder, we are making what are supposed to be Baby Yoda lotion bars,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have any silicone molds. So I saw a DIY hack recently to use ice cube trays.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna put our lotion bars in.
Yeah, then we'll just have cute little square lotion bars. I think it'll be perfect. Okay, so I am going to choose Immune Aid. Look at me choosing all the blends. I'm doing all the hard ones, like, tea tree to Katrina. I'm going to choose Immune Aid because Immune Aid was one of Plant Therapy's very first original blends. It was in the original lineup of blends that Plant Therapy had, and it has continued to stay one of our customers' absolute favorites for immune boosting.
Mm-hmm.
So Immune Aid, you get a lot of the citruses. Like, it's bright, it's fresh, it helps boost your immune system, it helps support your body to help you and your family stay healthy. So Immune Aid is such a great option. But another reason I love Immune Aid is because it works really well mixed with other oils too. So you can play with it if you want to make Immune Aid a little spicy. You can put in some some cinnamon or some cardamom. Yes.
Yeah.
You can also add some more citruses if you want to intensify that a little bit. And another personal way that I love to use Immune Aid, especially during the holidays, if you don't have like a holiday oil, you can just mix equal parts of Immune Aid and our germ fighter, and that creates this amazing, like, perfect holiday scent with the citruses and then the spices from germ fighter.
Yeah.
So Immune Aid, it's a fantastic oil. It's a customer favorite. It is a scent that most everyone loves because it really has that first and forefront citrus aroma. So Immune Aid is a total favorite of mine.
Definitely.
Go Immune Aid. Woo, Team Immune Aid. Oh my, became solid for a second.
I know.
We're good.
It's going. It's moving.
Okay, what's in it? Oh yeah, let me tell you what's in it. Okay, so it has frankincense, serrata, sweet orange, lemon, eucalyptus, tea tree, rosemary. But I think it is heavy citrus with also the intensity of those other oils, but I love it so much because of how citrusy it is. Just bright.
That citrus just pops right off the top. And then under that are those complex layers of everything else. Like, the herbal rosemary is so refreshing. And two, like, when you don't feel good, you also get a little down on yourself, right? Mentally, you're feeling exhausted. Like, the oils in here can also help really lift your spirits.
Yeah,
as well.
it's such a bright oil. It just is such a bright oil.
Yeah.
It's so good. Definitely a favorite. Definitely a huge favorite of mine.
Yes.
Okay, Katrina, let's see. Are
right.
you seeing any comments really fast? Just gonna stroll up. Celeste says, I find Immune Aid to be really herbal smelling. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
With the tea tree and the rosemary, that frankincense too can kind of add to that little spice there.
Marty says, it's an oldie but a goodie, like me.
I love it.
Marty, I love it too. So lovely. Still like Immune Boom better. Oh my goodness, I have an Immune Boom girl on there. Thank you very much. I like Immune Aid, a must-have, Anna says. Sue says energy in the shower sounds great. I'll try that. Yes, if you have the energy blend, try it in the shower. In the morning. Someone said only if you shower in the morning. If you shower at night, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it at nighttime. It'd be hard to fall asleep.
Oh, so funny. It's my favorite. Oh, right there. Yeah, Celeste. It's my favorite for in the shower too, unless you take a shower in the evening.
Yeah.
Pete says love Immune Aid.
On Instagram, Samantha228 says, hi, I'm new here and I just received my order. I'm unsure how to use the oils, which is
great.
a fantastic question.
Yes.
And one that we get a lot too, which is why we put so much effort into our blogs and our resources that we provide online. So please make sure to check that out. If you go up to our top header and you can find our resource links, there's just all kinds of safety information, DIYs, just anything you could want to know there, and then our blog is just packed with all kinds of ways to use your oil. So I would even take whatever oil you bought, go into our blog, search for it within our blog, and you will find just all kinds of ways to use it.
Yeah. And the back of the label does give recommendations on whether you can diffuse or not, if you want to use it topically, what to dilute it to. So just the back of the label as well just gives some basic information. But really it depends on what the oil is, why you bought it, what you're trying to get from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then, like, to add to what Katrina said as well, you can also email cs@planttherapy.com, and you can explain to them like why you bought it, what you're trying to accomplish, and they'll give you some ways to use it as well.
Yeah, that's right. Rebecca said Immune Aid is wonderful. It is. It's very nice.
Wei Ling says, do you add energy to the unscented shower gel? You absolutely could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You could add it to a shower gel. It was something I wanted to say about tea tree is that I have tea tree that I do that I'll add to like some shower gels, especially with stinky teenage boy.
Yeah.
Shout out to teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's most of the questions. So let's see. We have 2 oils left. What one are you going to pick next?
Pink grapefruit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about pink grapefruit. I mean, this was probably one of my first citruses that I got really interested in because it legitimately smells like right when you cut open a fresh grapefruit. It is so refreshing, and it is such a wonderful summery scent. It has great uses for the skin too because it's astringent, so if you do struggle with oily skin and acne and things like that, adding this into your beauty routine is a really, really great idea. And this is just also a fantastic one if you love blending essential oils to add brightness and to round it out a little bit.
Every time we talk about pink grapefruit and we talk about how amazing it is for the skin, I think that surprises a lot of people.
Yeah.
I always see comment that's like citrus on the skin because a lot of citruses are phototoxic.
Yes.
Pink grapefruit is not. So you don't have to worry about that with pink grapefruit. It can be used on the skin topically, and like Katrina said, it's fantastic for like oily skin and just to like really refresh. And we would recommend like a 0.5 to 1% dilution to use on your face.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not phototoxic, so you don't need to worry about that, and it is so fantastic for the skin.
Yeah. So really, really great one there. And just one of those ones that's just awesome to pop the cap off the bottle and just smell just straight there and get those great benefits.
Okay, Katrina, one more oil. What do we got?
Okay, we have Atlas Cedarwood next. So cedarwood, the first thing that comes to my mind is how wonderful it is for your hair. So if you add cedarwood into your shampoo or conditioner, or if you wanted to make your own DIY hair serum, cedarwood is really known to make hair soft and shiny. It helps moisturize and nourish all of your strands. So this is a great choice if you're looking for some hair health.
Katrina, out of all the cedar woods, how would do you want to open that up and describe the smell? Because I know sometimes customers are looking for that very much like, grandma's cedar box smell. And really, I mean, depending on what cedar wood you get and your personal opinion, right? Like some people choose other ones and say it smells like this, and others like, I don't think that one does, I think it's this one, right? So it really depends, but can you describe the aroma for everyone if they're looking for that, like, grandma's cedarwood chest?
To me, Atlas cedarwood very much is that cedarwood chest in a really concentrated amount. It can be a little aggressive straight out the bottle. So it's a really good one to diffuse, so you can kind of soften it a little bit. But I would say that it's most like the cedarwood that people would be familiar with because it is very deep. And other cedar woods, like Texas cedarwood, is a little spicier. Himalayan cedarwood smells a little bit more like pencil shavings. Just little nuances like
great
that.
Description.
But the cedarwood chest smell that I think a lot of people are expecting, Atlas cedarwood is definitely the one.
Yeah. So moving back to pink grapefruit really fast, we do have a phototoxic chart on our what is now called our resource center. So if you haven't seen it, we've updated what was our downloads page. So planttherapy.com/downloads. It will take you to the new page, and that is called planttherapy.com/resource-center. And we do have a phototoxic chart which breaks down the citrus essential oils and tells you which ones are phototoxic and which ones are not.
Yes. So lime is a really good example, and that's why we also carry a steam distilled version.
Because the steam distilled version is not phototoxic.
Yes.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, what do you like to diffuse with it? With cedarwood Atlas? Do you have
my favorite is bergamot, like a half and half. A little bergamot and a little cedarwood Atlas, I think makes a really, really nice aroma. This one's popular also in the fall and the holiday times because of that like comfortable grandma sort of
what you're
smell.
familiar with, yeah.
So it's a really great one for blending that way with some spices.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I think what we have left is the almond oil. I'm going to turn this down to warm. Is the almond oil and then the essential oil. So just as a couple reminders, we are currently making what are supposed to be Baby Yoda lotion bars, but instead we are making energizing ice cube tray lotion bars. Thank you. That's a fantastic hack we just gave you all.
That's right.
That's what we're making right now with this. This DIY is on the blog, so you can find it. You just search like Baby Yoda lotion bars. And you'll be able to find it. We will go over what all the ingredients are in just a minute. And then don't forget to check out these 6 oils that today only are $6 each. So huge savings opportunities for some of the most popular and most usable and just awesome oils.
Okay, let me measure this out real quick. For this sweet almond carrier oil, we want to add 1/2 ounce. There we go.
Ooh, perfection. Okay.
Once you pour that in, you just stir it all around until it all kind of looks nice and translucent.
That was quick. Sometimes it cools it off faster than that. Okay, let's see. Glad I'm making pork chops tonight. I might get my fiance to buy them for me, Ivy says. Oh, Ivy, that's fantastic. Okay, so let us know if you do have any questions about these 6 oils that are $6 each today. Let us know. Because we're still here answering some questions, but Katrina, I think we're gonna do some energizing lotion bars today.
Okay,
right?
let's do it.
So we'll want to do, based off of the amount, we thought about 60 drops of our energy synergy, right?
Yep.
Our energy blend. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try the t-shirt. Okay. It's hard when I have fingernails on because I can't grip it as hard. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, so I turned this off. This is a chocolate maker, so it doesn't get too hot. It acts more like a double boiler. But I did turn it off to dump in the essential oils.
We had a question up here, said Life with Beck says, what are the 6 again? So the 6 for our sale today are Tea Tree, Invigor, Immune Aid, look, I almost messed that up too.
I've lost count.
Pink Grapefruit, Eucalyptus Radiata, Atlas Cedarwood, and our Energy Blend.
Give or take. We'll add a few more just for good luck. I really don't know. I think I got to like 20 and then was laughing in my head about Katrina, and then I started at 30, so I actually don't know how many end up here. But really, I think there was closer to like 80 drops.
I can smell it.
But we decided with the energy, it's a strong blend to start with 60, but really you would be able to, you know, change that if you wanted to based off of the number of total drops that are on the recipe. Yeah. On the blog. So these are the Baby Yoda lotion bars that instead, although it's Revenge of the Sith, we are doing energizing lotion bars in an ice cube tray.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Perfect. And if you want to see more, we have several Star Wars blogs. We have this. We also have
so many recipes.
A bath bomb recipe with a little Death Star mold, and we also have a whole page on just Star Wars diffuser blends. So check that out if you want to get a little more Star Wars in your Friday.
And why the heck not, huh?
That's right.
Oh, look at this.
I know. Man, that looks good.
Yeah, they're pretty. I really did. I was scrolling through Facebook one day and I saw this little hack to make lotion bars in an ice cube tray.
Which makes perfect sense.
So when I couldn't find any of the molds today and I opened the freezer, we have a little fridge here that has like, you know, those hotel little like top freezers. I opened that and there was an ice cube tray and I was like, yes. So fantastic. Elaine is asking, what kind of container do you use to store the bars?
Anything airtight.
Anything that seals,
I mean,
yeah.
a Ziploc bag to a glass jar you have, you know.
Yeah. Really, there's lots of options. Okay, any other questions about these oils, about this DIY? Katrina, do you want to go over the recipe really fast one more time for this DIY?
Yes, so for this recipe,
do you remember?
Let's see if I remember.
Okay, here we go.
It was 2.5 ounces of beeswax,
Okay.
2.5 ounces of shea butter, 2 ounces of mango butter, half an ounce of sweet almond carrier oil, but you can change this up if you need to. You can add a few drops of vitamin E if you'd like to make this even a little more special.
The recipe does have vitamin E.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we left it out because it was going to take too much effort to go find some here at Plant Therapy.
Yeah, if you want to, a few drops of vitamin E, and then we added 60-ish drops of our energy blend here. But you can check out the DIY on the blog, and it'll break it all down for you. So have fun.
Awesome. Okay, yes, so I realized there was a comment about the lavender, what is that candle called?
Lavender bergamot?
No.
Lavender.
Candle.
Oh.
It is discontinued. So Plant Therapy is actually discontinuing all of our candles. So this month is the last month that you can do the candle of the month, and it is orange creamsicle. Someone asked, it is orange creamsicle.
It's
Lavender
so
vanilla.
lovely.
Yes, thank you. And it is so good. I'm not even kidding you. We were having a marketing meeting one time, and our marketing director was like, I'm literally going to buy 100 of them because she's going to save them for the whole year to give as gifts. I'm not kidding. That's what she said. So then our next marketing meeting, we were like, did you buy your 100? She said, I started with my first dozen. We thought it was so funny. It's such a good candle. So go and order it. It's, I believe, $14.95, or you can get it free with the purchase of $75. So yes, why? I know we love our candles too. We are heartbroken too. The reason is because honestly, it just costs too much to make them. At the $14.95, to be totally transparent, we aren't making money on those candles when you buy that. That is why we did the free with the $75, because that helps with the shipping cost, so we actually can make money off of them. That's true business transparency right there. We do hope to figure out a way to bring candles back in the future, but at this point we will be discontinuing our candles until we have figured that out. So last month for Candle of the Month, it is the orange creamsicle. We are going off on a very high note. It is so good. Every single candle of the month has sold out before the end of the month. And I have a feeling that this one's going to go really fast, especially if our marketing is buying 100 of them, our marketing director. So we do hope to bring candles back in the future, but they will be being discontinued as we sell out. I'd pay more, please don't stop. That's good to know, because we originally had the candle of the month a little bit more expensive, and customers didn't love that, so we lowered it and then did it free with the $75 purchase. So we really do plan to bring candles back in the future.
We love them, and we know that you love them too. So, we're going to figure it out.
But in the meantime, take advantage of this candle of the month, the orange creamsicle, because it will sell out before the end of the month. I can almost guarantee that. So yes, if you want it, go and get it. $14.95, or it's free with the $75 purchase.
Yes. And I did see a question, how do you use lotion bars? Do you just rub them on your skin? And that's exactly what you do. When this cools down, you'll just pop one out. You'll put it on your skin to kind of warm it up a little bit, and then once it's warmed up, you can just rub it on wherever you need.
And one this size is probably going to last you a week. I bet one of the cubes that size will last you about a week for the lotion. So it's a great option. Okay, I think that's it for today, right?
That's it.
Go check out this DIY on the blog. It's the Baby Yoda Lotion Bars DIY. And also check out these 6 oils: tea tree, immunade, pink grapefruit, eucalyptus radiata, energy, and cedarwood atlas. Each of those oils, 2-day only, are $6 each. I think that's it.
Yep.
Thanks for joining.
Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Happy Mother's Day!
It's right around the corner. It snuck up, so I hope you guys have some awesome plans, and we will